What if I told you debt is not the reason most Americans stay poor? Using debt the wrong way is. Because the wealthy don't avoid debt, they control it. In fact, many millionaires actively use debt to build more wealth. Meanwhile, the average American uses debt to buy things that lose value. Same tool, completely different outcome. Today, I'll show you how the rich use debt differently and how you can think like them. Section 1. The average American's debt. In America, most debt looks like this: credit cards, car loans, buy now, pay later, personal loans. This is consumer debt. It buys things that go down in value. A $40,000 car today is worth maybe $25,000 in a few years, but the interest, you still pay it. This kind of debt takes money out of your future. It reduces cash flow, it creates stress, and it limits investing. That's bad debt. Section 2. How the rich think about debt. Wealthy people ask one question before borrowing: will this debt produce income? If the answer is no, they usually avoid it. If the answer is yes, they analyze it carefully. For example, real estate investors borrow money to buy rental property. If the rent covers mortgage, taxes, insurance, maintenance, and still leaves profit, that debt becomes a wealth-building tool. Another example, business owners use loans to expand operations. If borrowing $100,000 generates $200,000 in profit, debt is leverage. Leverage is controlled risk used to multiply returns. Section 3. Good debt versus bad debt. Let's make this simple. Bad debt: high interest, no income generation, depreciating asset, emotional spending. Good debt: lower interest, income-producing asset, appreciating or productive asset, strategic purpose. Example: buying designer clothes on a credit card at 22% interest, bad debt. Using a reasonable mortgage to buy a rental property that cash flows, potentially good debt. Even investing through diversified index funds like the S&P 500 can outperform borrowing costs, but that requires discipline and risk tolerance. The rich calculate, the average person reacts. Section 4. Why most people fail with debt. Because debt feels like extra money, but it's not. It's future income pulled into today. Most Americans increase lifestyle with debt. The wealthy increase assets with debt. One increases liabilities, the other increases cash flow. Debt amplifies behavior. If you're financially disciplined, it can amplify wealth. If you're impulsive, it amplifies problems. How to think like the rich. Before taking on any debt, ask, will this make me money? Is the interest lower than the return I expect? Can I survive if income drops? Is this emotional or strategic? And most importantly, build financial stability first. Emergency